Hello and welcome to part 2 of the Maya tutorial. Today I think what we're going to do is just add a universe to our logo. We need something for the logo to sit in. So right now we've got this bunch of nothingness around our logo, and so I want to give it stars around. I want to look like it's floating in space. So what I need to do is I need to make a universe. So I'm going to go to a ball, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this ball huge. It's gonna be our universe, and I'm gonna paint the inside, and we're gonna live inside this ball. So what I've got, this is my, if you over here, you have your XY coordinates and my scale. I'm gonna increase my scale of my logo. So we're gonna make this thing absolutely huge. Right now it's 1 unit. I'm gonna make it like 50. So 50, and you see how it expanded that way? This way I'm going to go 50, and it's absolutely huge, but it's really flat right now. So let's go 50 deep, and now now we've made a sphere. So now let's zoom inside. We're actually inside the ball, and the logo's inside the ball. Okay. So what we got to do first is we're going to do a couple of things. We're going to right now, if I were to paint this ball, it would paint the outside. We don't want to do that. We want to paint the inside. And the other thing is we can't see the inside, so we're going to set the computer to see the inside. It's kind of funny, but it's just a couple of steps that we might have to memorize. So making sure that our setting here is on modeling. You got a couple of different, like if you do different settings here, it changes this top menu. Let's go to modeling. And we're going to go to, I think it is under mesh display, we need to go reverse. And that tells us that it's turning in, the color is now inside out. So now if I zoom in, we'll see, oh look, the inside is different now. It's that gray color, okay? The other thing we can do is that if I go to display, polygons, and backface culling. What backface culling is if I just select it, I'll show you. Now it only shows you what's behind. It doesn't show you the front of this. It only shows you the back face. And that's what backface culling is. And so now if I zoom in, yeah, I'm inside, and I can zoom around and I can see everything. But then if I were to zoom out, I'll always see the inside of this. It never shows me the front. So that's pretty handy. The next thing I'm going to do is let's add some stars to this. We're going to paint the inside with a texture. So I'm going to go back to my hypershade here, which is just my colorizer here. And I've got my same things here. I've got my, my black and my white and my red. But I'm going to make a new one. I'm going to just do a Lambert right here. And just go Lambert. And so it's just a small step process. I want to color this with a texture, and I've got that texture, which is just a starry sky that I've just kind of downloaded off of Google Images. So rather than going color, I'm going to hit this little checkerboard right here, and I want to go to a file. I'm going to bring in my file, which is a JPEG of a starry night. Okay, and now this kind of pops up, and then now I need to assign what that picture is going to be. So I got to go get it right now. It's in the hand, so I got to go to my external hard drive here, and I got to go to Maya. This is my grade 12 stuff, and I got to go to where did I put it? Did I put in my textures? And I called it. No, I didn't put it in my textures. I'm gonna go back. Flying crest. There we go. And there's my space. So there's my space here, and I'm going to. So you can download your own if you want. And so I've applied it to there. Now, sure, I've got my file here. I think I've called it. I guess I called it Lambert too. I didn't name it. So let's actually. We're going to call that space. And so I've named it now. Now you're going to notice though that I'm going to drop it in. I'm going to push down the center scrolly wheel, and I'm going to assign it to the ball. Now nothing happens, and the reason for that is that you've got like different little preview things up here This is my wireframe view. You can see the universe there. You can click off and on the grid. And then you've got a couple other things, other properties view. If I click on this button right here, and if I go, can I move that over? There we go. You've got different things that you can preview. This is viewing textures. This is with light bulbs, when you add light, and this is with shadowing. And so if I click with textures, then you can see it. So now if I go here, it's gone because in this view, I want to view textures as well, turn off my grid, and then all of a sudden, I'm seeing this floating in space, okay? Looks pretty good. So I'm going to leave this here. Next time, in the next tutorial, I'm going to add a camera, and we're going to add some lights to this and some shadows, okay? Thanks for watching, and good luck.